Bonjour, this is Learn French with Frida. Bienvenue. Today we are going to learn about nouns in French. We call them les noms. Please repeat after me, les noms. They name places, for example, France, La France, Nairobi, Nairobi, Paris, Paris. They name objects, for example, a table, une table, a pen, and stylo. And they name concepts like love, l'amour, beauty, la beauté, and all that. In French, nouns are mostly accompanied by articles. Articles are the words that come in front of a noun to tell us whether we are talking about a definite noun or an indefinite noun. For example, the cow, la vache. The classroom, la salle de classe. An apple, une pomme. An orange, une orange. An avocado, an avocat. So those words there are the ones that we call articles. In English they are the, a, and an. In French we could have la, lo, le for the definite nouns, or a, une, de for the indefinite nouns. And sometimes later after this lesson we will be learning about articles. Nouns can be described by adjectives. For example, when you're talking about a beautiful girl, you say une belle fille. A yellow flower, une fleur jaune. Nouns can be replaced by pronouns to avoid repetition. Pronouns are, for example, I, that is je, he, il, she, elle. There are different types of nouns. For example, proper nouns, they refer to a specific or unique person, thing, or place. They start with a capital letter and we don't have the plural of those words. For example, Frida, my name, it's a proper noun. Kenya, that's Kenya, the country, it's a proper noun. And décembre, décembre is December, the month of the year. Something worth noting is that the months of the year and the days of the week in French do not start with a capital letter. I needed to clarify that so that when you're writing it, if it doesn't come at the beginning of a sentence, it should start with a small letter. Another type of a noun is the common nouns. For example, a table, une table, a cow, une vache, a chair, une chaise, a house, une maison. We also have countable and uncountable nouns. Countable are like apples, les pommes. Uncountable, water, l'eau. Milk, lait. The next type are the concrete and the abstract nouns. Abstract nouns, example, le bonheur, that's happiness. La beauté, that's beauty. L'amour, that's love. The concrete nouns, an example is pen and stylo, table, une table, bed, and lit. Nouns can either be singular or plural. In French, most plural nouns end with an S or X. For example, les animaux, les tables, les portes, les fenêtres, les cuisines, les repas, and les maisons. And the final point is that in French, nouns have genders. Yes, they can either be masculine or feminine. We recognize a noun's gender by looking at the ending and also by looking at the article. As I said earlier, the next lesson we will be learning about articles. So today I want us to just concentrate on the ending. Most of the nouns that end with the letter E, in French it's E, are feminine. And if it ends with any other letter except S and X for plural, they are normally masculine. I said most of the nouns because we have exceptions. An example is une table. Look at table, it ends with an E, so it's feminine. Un stylo, it ends with an O, so it's masculine. Un chat, it ends with a T, so it's masculine. Un crayon, it ends with an N, so it's masculine. Une vache, it ends with an E, so it's feminine. Very good. Un cahier, it ends with a R, so it's masculine. Une fenêtre, it ends with an E, so it's feminine. Yes. Une chaise, it ends with an E, so it's feminine. Most of the nouns that end with an E are feminine. We have exceptions. Un livre, a textbook, it ends with an E, but it's not feminine, it's masculine. It's an exception. Une maison, that's a house, it doesn't end with an E, but it's feminine. Une chanson, a song, it doesn't end with an E, but it's feminine. We just have a few exceptions. But generally, nouns that end with an E are mostly feminine. Please tune in to our next class as we learn about les articles. Articles, they will also help us identify feminine nouns or masculine nouns. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can continue learning French as much as possible. Share with your network so that you can also reach many people. Comment also on the comment section telling me how the lesson was, what you've learned today, and what you would like to learn next. This is Learn French with Frida. Au revoir for now. See you in the next video.